everyone. I'm Kate.
And I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Cheryl.
Just thought
Good
I'd
Lord.
throw it a little different today. Today is Wednesday, September the 18th, and this is Fickle Stitches, a cross. What am I trying to say?
Channel about cross stitch.
Thank you.
If you are new here, if you've just stumbled across us, stay around for a while, see if you like what you
It
see.
gets better.
And it does. Well, okay, don't lie to the people. It does not get better. This is as good as it gets, folks.
Oh,
Um,
goodness me.
and if you are a returning viewer, bless you because I don't know why today.
We're really thankful for you. I
We
also
are
wanted
really
to
thankful.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to say thanks to all the people who gave me some possible ideas about tracking down the Dress Cross Stitch magazine. I had a couple of ideas in my head, but I wanted to give a special shout out to the person who said, go check your local superstore, which is one of the equivalents of Wegmans here in my town. Um, and I wouldn't have thought to go to Sobeys or Superstore. So for grins and giggles, I checked both of them out because there's one that I go to more than the other. And I did find a magazine section in the Superstore, and it had the Halloween special edition, Halloween ornaments special magazine. So that gives me a fighting chance that they'll have the Christmas one. And so I'm really happy about that I can get my paper copy. I
Yay.
just like flipping through them. It's weird. So thank you very much. And everybody else who gave me some ideas. That was all very helpful. So,
Thanks everyone for all the birthday wishes. It was very
hmm.
nice.
Did you have a lot of people tagging you in projects?
No, but that's okay. It's okay. Matt stitched me an owl. I'm good.
Yes, he did. And the heavens rejoiced because those poor owls.
Those poor owls.
Thank you, Matt. Yes. Okay, got that. All right. So, what's been going on with you?
Well, we weren't going to discuss my life stuff till later.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind. Pretend I didn't ask that. Hi, Kate. So, how are your stitching going?
My stitching's going excellent.
Excellent. So, let's talk about that, shall we? Last filming, you had finishes. Has the
Hmm.
trend continued?
The trend has continued.
It's very exciting. And I'm going to put it
Yes.
all on you. Boom.
I have 3 finishes because I don't know who I am right now.
You get in
All
these
right.
phases.
Uh, eh, Something like that.
Something like that.
All right. So, so I had the 2 finishes last week, and then I just sort of looked around at my projects and like, what else can I finish?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and I pulled this one out, and I'm like, why isn't this done? So
Mm-hmm.
this is Clue from Forbidden Fiber Company. It's on 16 count conservatory from Forbidden Fiber Company. It's using the Forbidden Fiber Company threads.
Yes.
I started this on 9/17/2023. I finished it on 9/7/2024, and I stitched 1,745 stitches.
All right. Hold it up a little higher. Boom. That turned out good.
So it does it there's a wonky bit, and I don't care.
Nope. But you know what?
So
If you have a game room or things like that, have they offered it as a standalone pattern yet
uh,
on their website?
have I gone shopping on their website recently?
I
No, don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know. Because,
It's
yeah,
from
that's,
last year. It's been over a year. I think they would.
yeah, they might. Yeah.
They
Because
might.
that's such a great one. Like, I remember playing Clue, like old school
Yes.
Monopoly, old school Game of Life, like all of those. I
Yes.
just think those are cool for a game room or whatever. Very
Yeah,
nice. It looks great.
I really appreciated Pam when she was doing the Monopoly board,
Mm-hmm.
but I have no desire to stitch that. That is ginormous.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is.
All right. So the last part of the Ever After stitch along dropped, so I
Mm-hmm.
had to finish it.
Of course.
This is a stitch along from Forbidden Fiber Company. Same things apply as the last one. Fabrics from Forbidden Fiber Company, and the threads are from Forbidden Fiber Company. I started this on April 17th of this year, and I finished this on September 10th, and I stitched 1,785 stitches. So I don't think I can fit the whole thing in. So
Yes.
we'll start with this,
Yeah.
and then we'll
Dun,
go up to the middle,
dun, ba-da.
and then up to the top.
I know you were worried about the gray shoes. It looks good.
Yeah, that sort of was like, I went and looked. You were on with me that day. I
Yep.
actually looked them up from the movie, and I'm like, damn it, they are gray. Okay, so the last block says, "You, sir, are supposed to be charming, and we, princess, are supposed to live happily ever after." Says who? You know, I don't know.
That's such a great line.
It is. So that's the last block.
Fantastic. Yeah, that was not a small block.
No, no.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Ugh. Okay.
Yes.
And then after that, I'm like, what else can I finish?
Mm-hmm.
So I picked up Stars Bright from Lindy Stitches. This is on 16 count Witch's Brew from Mystic Fabrics.
Mm-hmm.
I used the called for overdyed in DMC.
Right.
So this was started on December 26, 2020. And I finished this on September 14th, 2024.
Nice.
And I put 1,746 stitches into it to bam.
Oh. Hold it up a smidge higher. Beautiful. That fabric is fantastic.
It is stunning. I did add something.
Okay.
This little yellow doodad
Yes.
wasn't charted, but there was a lot of empty space and it just looked weird to me.
Yeah.
And I put my initials and the year as like vine tendrils coming off the thing. So you don't know what they are unless you can look for them.
Right.
So
That turned out beautiful.
so I had some branches to fill in, and I had the second bird to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was done.
Nice. Very, very nice.
I don't even know who I am anymore, people.
No. I'd be saying that to you if they became fully finished objects.
I'm sorry, I don't understand that reference.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
You hear people, Kate doesn't finish things.
Very rarely. Very rarely.
Yeah.
They are significant when they get FFOs.
Yeah.
Totally false.
So Cheryl, have you done any finishes, any starts?
No.
Do you have any whips?
I do have whips. I do have a couple of whips.
Okay, let's see your whips and then we'll come back to my whips.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Oh, whoops. Oof. Okay. We had a little technical difficulty earlier before we started, so I was like, I thought we were having a repeat, so sorry about that. Okay, so this has been a bit of a couple of weeks. My mom broke her wrist, so we've been running around doing stuff around that, so it's kind of affected stitching time and all that kind of good stuff. However, I wanted to work on my Whip of Glories for September, and I've been able to take care of 3. So The first one I worked on is Thistle by Carolyn Manning Designs. And I should have pulled it up before that. There we go. Thistle, Carolyn Manning Designs, greens and purples. I started this in August in honor of Sammy J. Tiny Hummingbirds, Sammy J Stitches, all the things, for her birthday. And so because the Whippagory was newest start, that's this one. So I was able, I'm doing the do the diamonds first method. And so this is what it looks like right now. I added quite a few stitches. It's on 18 count white Aida and using the Comfort DMC. And I was basically able to put in around this area here.
Oh, it looks so good.
Yep. I am enjoying doing it this way, I have to say. When I get to the point, I have a feeling that I'm going to do all of the diamonds first and then fill in the triangles.
Okay.
And when I do that, I will have all the colors threaded on a needle and I can just pick one and go boop, 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 triangle, stick it back in the holder, go to the next one. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I'll do. So anyway, so I was pretty happy about that. So that's a nice little chunk there. So that's the first one. Then the next I worked on, getting all my papers so I can tell you. So in honor of Kate's birthday, I worked on my active OwlForest Embroidery project, which is Star Dragon. Oh, so much. Love it so much. Yep. Again, that was started earlier this year just because we wanted to start an OwlForest. Was that correct? There was a reason why we wanted to start one. We just did.
Because we all liked Star Dragon or Moon Deer, and
that was why.
Just chose a time.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. Time.
Yeah.
Because Sammy made the OwlForest order so we could all get the threads.
That's right. Right. So I am stitching mine, as you said, for using the OwlForest Embroidery threads. I was like, if I'm going to do this, I want to use their threads. And I'm stitching it on 40 count Macchiato Verdal by Be Stitch Me. It is a big mama jama piece of fabric, so I'm just getting it ready. And there we go. So the left hand, almost the entire left hand side of the top border is done.
Nice.
It has to come across here a little bit, and then there's a big central motif, and there's another motif under here. But yeah, so that's what it looks like so far. I love stitching in 40 count for doll. I just do. It's so pretty and easy to stitch. So that was a nice little chunk done on that one. I was happy with that. And that was for the category Whippagory was fantasy. Dragon. So there you go. So there's that. And then the last one I was able to get, I actually did quite a few stitches on this one. It was for the Whippagory monochromatic. And there we go. It is Hinzeit. I don't know how to pronounce it. Knitting. So for those of you who have been following us for a while, you'll know this. I've done other like patterns. I even created my own because I wanted to have some of the crafts the things that I really like to do as signs in my future craft room. So I'm using all of the same fabric to kind of tie them all together, and then each one is getting a favorite thread color. And so for this one, I love this bag. It's got scissors and stuff. Thanks,
Mm-hmm.
Vicky from Stitch and Button. For this one, I'm using Weeping Willow by Gentle Arts. I just love Weeping Willow. And so this is where I am at. So all of the frame is done. I was about, I would say 60% done on the framing. And I did all the frame, and then I started in on the ing for knitting. It was just the way my Q snap was placed. It just made the most sense to start there instead of undoing it and redoing it. So there you go. So, and it's on 28 count Carolina linen in the color sand. Excuse me. Um, yeah.
Yay.
So I like that. So I've done spin and I've done stitching. I think yes. And I think that's it. I do like rug hooking as well, but I think I might just. I don't think I'm going to try and
You don't want
chart
to
that
put
out.
hooking up on your wall?
I'm not a full time hooker, so no. Uh, yeah, so I don't know if I'll do that, but I'll have examples of my work up around it too, so they'll have it there too. So those are the whips I were able to get done. I have started in on another one, but I literally got maybe it wasn't enough to show. You'll see it next time. So
Okay, be that way.
yeah, pretty much. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so we're gonna hand it over to you and your whippy whips.
My
And
whippy
go.
whips.
Yes.
Okay, so my whippy whips. My first one, these are in no particular order,
Okay.
um, was for a category, the fantasy category,
Yes.
and this is Ravenclaw House. Here's a picture of what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
This is from the Stitchery by MJ. It's being done on 16 count antique white, and I put 1,049 stitches in on it, and I am over 50% now with this puppy.
Oh, look at that. Goodness, that thing is solid. Whew.
Yes, this is called full coverage, Cheryl.
Some of them, like, they're just like, I can't explain it. Never mind.
Okay. So, yeah. All right. Over 50%.
That's pretty good.
It goes all the way to the end of where
Yes.
the thing is, the
Gridding.
gridding. Oh my god,
We
it's
both
so
are
big.
we're we are both having issues today. So sorry, people.
Okay. All right. Uh okay. I'll put my earbud back in my ear. Um so this next one I decided to pull out, and cuz she hadn't been touched yet this year, and I kind of am feeling a certain way about her, like I need to finish the row.
Uh-huh.
Um this is my full coverage Rhiannon. Here's a picture of what it looks like. This is artwork by Jessica Galbraith, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's on 25 count Ada. Actually, no, that's not Ada. 25 count even weave.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this is my oldest project, and I have done little bits on her every day. Well, most every day. Close enough for government work. 1,183 stitches, and I'm
Nice.
hoping I do that.
Yes. There we go.
So I'm just plugging along at her because I don't have I have her in Pattern Keeper, but just as an uploaded photo, so I can only just like blow it up and mark it off.
Right.
I can't search it.
Right.
So super challenging to work on.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of would like to finish the row this year because she's probably going to be put in hibernation for next year.
Gotcha.
So on my birthday, it was Stitch on an OwlForest, and
Correct.
I did 2 OwlForests on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
My first one was Star Dragon. You've already seen what it looks like from Cheryl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing mine on 20 count moss from Vintage Needle Arts using the called for threads, and I stitched 997 stitches on him.
Love it. And
So
for
I
grins
did
and
put some.
giggles, I'm going to do a split screen for just a second so you can see the
Okay.
difference in colors. It's really cool to see the same pattern on different things. Love it.
So
Love it,
I
love
got
it.
some red in. It was a reward because this had been
Yes.
it was a reward. I
Yep.
also put some of the green in, but there's so little it's hard to see it as a different color.
It's so pretty.
So,
It's so
but
pretty.
up close you can see that it's green. There's green right above here.
Yeah.
I'm stitching some of the leaves. I was bopping around. I wasn't being very focused.
Strategic. Yeah.
I was being very fickle. But I only did the one bud because I was like, nope, no.
Can't get ahead of myself. Yeah.
And here's the other thing. I'm stitching from the bottom up.
Yes.
I will stitch around the dragon because that dragon is the last thing that I'm going to stitch because it is
Gotcha. Yeah.
the piece de resistance. And
Ooh.
I apologize to any French speaking people.
I'm looking at my notes, and the group goal, the group of us that started it, our goal is finish by next leap year ?
If I put more time in on it, I mean it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I did just I could, but I don't think that one is the one that's coming over next year, though.
Oh. I'm sitting there thinking of which one might. The one
The
we're
other big
working on
one.
right now.
The other big one.
Yes.
All right. So, because my birthday was still going strong, and I decided to work on another OwlForest. That was
Mm-hmm.
as close as I could get to working on all of them, EJ. So I pulled out Flying Ship. So this is an OwlForest. Here's a picture of what it looks like.
Yep.
Actually, EJ's sister Shirley just bought this kit the
Yes,
other
she
night when we
did.
were on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing mine on 16 count Gothic from Picture This Plus using the OwlForest threads. And I put in 426 stitches, and I started the third building on the bottom.
Scooch it up a smidge, please. There we go. Very great. Very, very good.
I just love this. They just make me happy.
I love the fabric too. It's great.
Yes. Ugh. Getting my stretching in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my whip go. One of my whip go calls was Matt at MBC Stitcher,
Mm-hmm.
and he chose Cleopatra because he's been chugging strong on that one for a couple weeks.
Yeah, he is.
So this is being done. Here's a picture of what it looks like.
Yep. Boom.
This is a Bella Filipina design. I'm doing mine on 16 count Spice from Picture This Plus, and we subbed out most of the Krynics for Petite Treasure braid.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt, damn it, Matt, decided that his best coverage with the Petite Treasure braid was the bottom stitch was 1 and the top stitch was 2
Mm-hmm.
strands. And I hate him for it because he's right. It looks so much better. But it has been an awful lot of fiddly futzy work.
Yes.
And all right, so 531 stitches. I don't know.
Nice. Bring it over to your left a smidge. Yeah. So you've been working like downward. Yeah. Yeah. And you guys also did the color conversion as well of her skin.
Yes,
Yeah. Because,
because Bella Filipina has had Cleopatra as a very white lady.
yeah, no, she wasn't.
No.
The other cool thing, if you want to look up Matt on Instagram, he's currently working on Cleopatra's legs, and he did a really fun thing with her leg. And I'm not going to, if you haven't seen it yet, I'd say go and take a look. Go and find him and see what you think.
The amount of beading and backstitch on this
Yes.
is insane.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's intense.
And the amount of fabric I have is insane.
Yep.
At some point, I'm going to need to cut it down. But I haven't found the bottom yet.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as you do, you will, though.
Maybe. I'm one of those people who's kind of like, I don't like cutting fabric.
I know.
It makes me nervous.
I know.
All right.
Measure twice, cut never.
It's more like, with my OCD, it's more like measure 14 times, cut never. Yeah. That's self-diagnosed.
Yes.
OCD.
Yes.
Not official. So I looked at, I'm trying to touch all my pieces this year.
Right.
So, and I had goals for all of them. And I went in my Notion app and was like, what do I have left for goals? And I was I am doing pretty good. I have Rhiannon. I have Shores of Hawkrun Hollow. And then I had this next piece that I hadn't touched, and I'm like, well, let me pull this out and knock this one out. So this is Reflections of Ireland from Ink Circles. Here's a picture of what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count gilded from Bestitch Me, using a variegated DMC green, and I put 539 stitches in on this.
Nice.
So that center shamrock, that's the center.
Yep.
Of course, because I called it the center shamrock. The shamrocks, that's the center motif of the whole pattern.
Nice. I like it on the gold fabric.
I do too. I was really happy with this. This was one of my New Year's Eve starts from a couple years ago.
Yep.
So.
Very nice.
Yes, so that's done. So getting back to my touch my piece stuff, so I have Rhiannon, Shores of Hawkrun Hollow, Ascent of the Moth Queen, hasn't come out at all yet.
No.
And Celestial Symphony from Joan Elliott.
Right.
So 4. I have 4 things left, and it is the middle of September, people.
That's pretty good.
I'm pretty happy about that.
I'm going to send you all my littles. I haven't touched yet.
You can send them to me.
I know.
All right, so with all these stitch alongs that I have finished finally, and Clue was a stitch along from last year, so I had finished all these stitch alongs, and I'm like, you know what? I still have another stitch along that I'm really behind in. So let me pull out the Wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope from Climbing Goat Designs. I'm doing this on 16 count Gothic from Picture This Plus, and I did 896 stitches, and I finished another hexagon, and I will point it out in just a second. Here it is.
Looks so good.
I am 4 hexagons behind. The next part releases September 25th, and the last part releases October 25th. So I got to get my butt in gear.
Let me tell you, but what you have done so far is stunning. They are so good.
And this is the one I did. It's very pink.
Yay, very cute, very pretty.
Yes.
I love that fabric so much. Oh my gosh. Ugh, every time you show it. I know I say the same thing. I just can't.
All right. And the last one I did, I kind of just decided to pull it out and work on it. And now I'm working on it. I'm kind of like, let's try to move it along because I think it can be a finish next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Rooks from OwlForest.
Oh
Here's
my
a
God.
picture of what it's supposed to look like. I'm doing this on a 16 count unnamed fabric from Stitch Me that I won on a Friday night fight night.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like it's like a sunset sky,
Yeah.
and I have done 1,023 stitches on this.
Oh, I remember. Oh, this one is, yeah.
Okay, so this one has the word rooks in Russian, and towards the bottom of the pattern.
Uh-huh.
And I took a look at it the other day, and I was like, I can do. I'm very confident on how to do the R and the two O's, and I'm pretty sure I can figure out the K. It's the S that I'm having a little bit of trouble with.
Mm-hmm. Do you have to
um,
put the word in?
I would like the word in.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just like, this is. It's so different from any of the other owl forests I've done.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like it.
So what part did you work on?
I finished all this church steeple. I brought the border down,
Gotcha.
and then I put in under the bird. I did all that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's significant.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Very nice. Yeah,
I
like
don't
some of
think it
these are
goes.
like,
I don't think it goes further than that.
yeah. Well, that's not too bad then.
But it has some giant tree trunks,
Ah.
and I'm like, I'm
Okay.
just like, that's a
Say
lot
no
of
more.
stitching.
Say no more.
But so like I looked at it and went, well, I don't think I can finish it this year, but let's let's really get some progress on it and make it a goal for next year
Right.
is what I was thinking.
Well, I can
So
understand that.
for my 2 weeks, total 11,920 stitches.
You're awesome.
I'm crazy.
No, no. You are consistent. That's what you are. Consistency.
I need to calm my brain down, and
Mm-hmm.
cross stitching calms my brain down.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And when I really need to calm my brain down, OwlForest or
Yes.
Carolyn Manning.
Yes. Yes. I understand. Yeah. Yeah. Big chunks. Same with me. Those ones, or even two red cardinals, like just big chunks of
Hmm.
stitching. Yeah. Repetition. The soothing motion of repetition. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. I'm looking.
All right. Can I talk about what I did?
Absolutely. Yes, please. Because I'm
Okay.
envious.
All right. So I was invited to meet Candy the 614 Stitcher because they were doing a girls' trip to Rochester and to meet up at Hobby House
Yes.
Needleworks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd been planning all along to like take the day off from work, which turned out to not work out so well because we had people calling sick that week. It was a horrible week at work.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible. It's one of the
Yeah.
worst weeks I've ever worked.
Wow.
So, but I still went and was able to hang out for a couple hours and then had to drive home and work.
Right.
But I got to see Candy. And
Yay!
Candy's a hugger.
Yes, she is.
She is. She's so sweet. It was
Yeah.
so nice to see her. And the girls she was with were very, very nice. And I'm going to mention who she traveled with. So they all have floss tubes.
Yes. Yep.
So, Lynn X Stitch,
Mm.
I have a few of her bags. She makes
Yes.
excellent bags.
Yes.
Athena, Stitchy Goddess Designs. I'm actually wearing a shirt.
Same.
Mine says I stitch past my bedtime.
And mine is the Mental Health Matters shirt she did earlier this year.
Yep. I met Janet Jabber.
Oh, fun.
I had to laugh because she talks just as fast in real life. I don't know why I thought she would talk slower if it wasn't a floss tube.
I love it.
Yeah. I think it's Christine, the apothecary stitcher.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's Christine or Kristen. I really apologize. Sorry.
Okay.
Melina and Connie from Count Twice, Stitch Once. Good advice. That's
Good
very,
advice.
very good advice. Stacy from Thread the Needle Stitchery. And Beth from Busy Bee Stitches.
Oh, the fun.
I am missing somebody. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'm not. All right, I can count.
I know that.
Here's a demonstration of how good I can count, people.
Yeah. Yep. It's okay. Yeah. It's all good. It's just math.
Yeah.
I was seeing pictures, a lot of pictures on Instagram, so that was really cool that you were able to get up there. First of all, to meet Candy, because I've had the pleasure of meeting her in person as well, and she's great. And so I was excited when I heard you say that you were going to get to meet her. And then everybody else is just kind of an added bonus. And, and Hobby House Needleworks, they've changed locations into a bigger spot, correct?
Yes, they have.
Yeah, so they've got a lot of fun things there, too.
They were incredibly accommodating.
Yeah.
To the group. And,
yeah, that's awesome.
To everybody.
Yeah.
But, and it sounds bad, but I didn't buy anything.
You're there quite a bit.
I place orders from them quite a bit, at least once a month.
I think you're good.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't want to drive 5 minutes to Joann's and find they don't have half of the DMC I need.
Right.
I'd rather place an order and pay $5 in shipping and get it in 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And I'd rather keep Hobby House open than Joann's open.
Yeah. Especially now that they're expanded a little bit and they have a lot to offer. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm hoping someday that I will be tripsy-traipsing down near you and that we get to go. I'm hoping to go see it myself. So someday. We'll see.
Someday.
Sorry.
Oh. Are you warming it up?
Yeah. Cry over me. That's classic Canadian rock right there for y'all.
Okay. Do we want to talk about plans and then haul?
Yes, go for it.
Okay.
Or do you want me to start?
What are your plans?
Well, my goal for this month has always been working on my Whippagory categories for this month, which I'm doing very well on, and hopefully also do my 2 WhipGo calls for this month. Try to work on those. And then the end of the month, I want to finish up my goal on the mysterious event, the map from Ink Circles, and also work some on my mysterious Christmas project. And one of the things, excuse me, one of the things I was going to work on is this weekend in Whip Warriors on Facebook. They're doing what it's called an itty bitty teeny tiny weekend. And so the goal is to start some of your smalls that are 40 by 40 or less.
Oh, wow. I don't think I own anything 40 by 40.
Right. I have a plethora.
Okay.
And so, a lot of them are in this, my Christmas project. And so the goal is to try and start and finish one this weekend. Something that you can start and finish in 2 to 5 hours is what this is promoting. So I thought I would try and get at least I vetted it with the person running the event, and what I would like to do is start one and possibly finish it, and then go to one that I've already started and finish. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that, because the whips were acceptable too, especially if they were small ones, and because I have a bunch that are like a couple hours and they'll be done, and they fall within the size category. So I'm hoping to do a bunch this weekend, and also finish the stitch goals I had for MAP. And if I get anything else done, then yay. So those are my plans. Because I'm doing pretty good. It's just, there's this year my theme has been it's always been something. I've had a lot of interrupted stitching time, and it's all for big reasons, and so I've just kind of gone with the flow, and whatever I get done, and it's all going to be great. So there you go.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay.
So what are your plans, ma'am?
I have one more category to do.
Okay.
That's going to be Dog's Day Out.
Okay.
I want to work on the space telescope. And then I'm going to, I don't know, stitch whatever I want.
Well, I mean, would you consider working on, like, one of the touch your pieces that have left to do, or just whatever?
I'm going to keep pushing along with Rhiannon, like, every morning, try to put 100, 150 stitches in on her.
Okay.
I'm going to keep going with that. I don't know if I'm going to keep going on Rooks. I don't know if I'm going to pick up Dark Queen of the Earth, if I'm going to pick up Monster House.
Welcome
I don't know what I'm
going to
do, people. Yeah. Honestly don't know.
Yeah, that is the core essence of this Flosstube channel.
I'm having this post 5 finishes.
Yeah.
Feelings. So.
Yeah. No, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, that sounds good.
I was thinking about starting another OwlForest. I was thinking about starting Funny Cats. Not Funny Cats, Fluffy Cats. Right. But I can't find Funny Dogs, so it's in the same project bag. So it's a tad bit annoying.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that would be an issue.
Yep. So I might just be in a fit and just I'm not going to start anything. Take that, you stupid project.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good. Okay, well, I mean, so basically, our next video is a crapshoot. You just don't know what you're going to see.
Yep.
And that's what makes us so much fun.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yes. Well, there you go. Okay. Are you ready? Are you prepared for this?
I would like to apologize in advance to every one of our subscribers, and I am so sorry if you're going to unsubscribe for this.
No, don't apologize. I'm very excited that we've been teasing this now for a couple of filmings, and we're going to hear the dulcet melodious tones of Kate. Kate is going to be singing with me today. It's very exciting. I'm very excited.
This is what happens when you write the lyrics, is somebody makes you sing the lyrics.
Huh. Interesting.
It is.
That's the way it rolls. Okay, whenever you are ready, brace yourselves, people. It's going to be epic.
All right.
Okay, ready. Okay.
All right. I got it.
This was your idea.
It's only Flosstube. We only have 500 and change subscribers.
I'm going to cut this little clip and I'm going to post it.
No.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Are
ready.
you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pour some cross stitch on me.
In the name of love.
Pour more cross stitch on me.
Come on, stitch it up.
Pour all the cross stitch on me.
I can't buy enough.
My Wegmans bag is so deep.
Full of all the cross stitch treats.
Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, mine's not doing it! Crap! It was doing it earlier, and Jerry messed with it.
Hold them still. Hold them still.
Yeah!
There you go. Here's my Wegmans bag, people. It's a new color.
Look, I'm about ready to get a little frosty toasty on this. This is like the second or third new bag you've whipped out in the last couple of weeks. What's going on?
Todd puts the recyclable bottles in all the Wegmans bags. Then I go to the store and I don't have any Wegmans bags.
Todd.
So I wind up buying a new Wegmans bag.
This makes me so happy. Oh, this makes me so happy. I can finally do things. Oh, what was it?
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm so happy right now. Please proceed.
Okay. So.
Thank you, Kate, for the lovely song, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I was inspired to buy a couple of these after seeing the Sunshine Stitchers like 2 videos ago, when Sheila got back from her Alaska cruise and showed this, which is the Pacific Rim sampler.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
This is from Jeanette Douglas.
These are oldies but goodies, people.
Yes. Now, I bought them from somebody on Etsy, and I can't remember who I bought them from.
Right.
I also was there and happened to pick up the Atlantic Seaboard sampler because it had puffins on it.
And the Green Gables. All
yes.
Things.
I got the chart. I'm looking at the chart. I'm learning that this is going to be a lot of work for me.
Right.
Because I'm an Ada Stitcher, and this has to be done on even weave.
Yeah.
And every row has instructions. A lot of them, 90% of them are specialty stitches.
Right.
So, could I do this? Probably. Do I want to work this hard at cross stitch? No. Cross stitch for me at this stage of my life is not supposed to be hard.
Yeah.
It's supposed to calm my brain.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to hurt my brain. So I'm not mad I bought them, because I did want to see what the designs were, because I thought maybe I could like fudge the specialty stitches and turn them into Ada, just regular cross stitches.
Right.
And I don't really feel like I can do that. So that's.
You're still thinking about it.
No, I'm gonna bite the bullet. All right, people. We're gonna have a giveaway.
Okay. All right.
So I am willing to pass these along to someone who really wants to stitch them. So we're going to have 2 giveaways.
Okay.
one for the Pacific Rim sampler, and the
Yes.
keyword for this one is Pacific.
Absolutely.
I will send it anywhere in the world.
Okay.
And the other one is the Atlantic Seaboard sampler, and the keyword is Atlantic.
And if you are a Jeanette Douglas fan, it's signed.
It is signed, and it was signed to a Catherine, but not with not my spelling.
Not your spelling. Now,
No.
these two particular designs, if you are not familiar with them, she went all the way across Canada.
Yes.
And she did a sampler for each different section. So you've got the two bookends, one on either coast. And I personally have the Atlantic seaboard because that's where I'm from. And they are intricate and they're beautiful. But yeah, if it's definitely more specialty stitch heavy than cross stitch, but
yes.
They are beautiful. I have seen one in done, and they are really, really nice. So for those who want a challenge or a Jeanette Douglas fan, here's your opportunity.
Yes. So you don't have to use the keywords in a sentence.
No, you
Just
don't.
use the keywords.
So we know which one you want.
Yes. You please be 18. It'd be really nice if you're a subscriber, but I honestly don't know how to check that, so it doesn't really matter. Don't use any of the words that brings in all the bots.
Yes, please. No.
Yeah. And I'll ship it anywhere.
Okay.
So that's my mistake is going to be someone's happiness. I'd like to pass this along. I was hoping I could do something with it, but I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. So you've got a little giveaway.
That's all my haul.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay. So we will draw. We'll do one of those random spinny things, like the night or the morning. So basically 2 weeks from this Wednesday, which is the 1st of October, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're interested, just make sure you comment and put down the word of which one you want. And I'm just double checking so I can say it for sure. Excuse me. It'll be the 2nd of October. Yeah, 2nd of October during the day that we will... so that's ready for when we film next time. So there you go. Okay, so good luck to everybody. All right, my stitching haul is right now. But they were a little late. Excuse me. The publishing schedule was a little late for this, but I was able to get I get the digital copy of the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher excuse me magazine. I get the digital copy, and so I got that this week. I just printed off a couple of pages that I thought were cute. There's a lot of the punch needle designs that I can see myself doing as a rug hooking thing, but I didn't print those off. But I do really, really love this one. I can see myself adapting that to a cross stitch, honestly.
Okay.
I just really like the look of it, and I love the color palette. I don't know why. I just like it. This is one that I thought was pretty cute. It's called Witch's Brew. I can see myself doing the center panel.
Who is that by?
This is by Dorigo Michaela from Croqueta A Go-Go.
Croqueta A Go-Go. I thought it looked like hers. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. These are pretty, but I just love the center.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's awfully cute.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Halloween stitcher, but I have a couple things, and I like the for example, the pumpkin by Teresa.
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay.
Now, I can see myself stitching this without putting the word pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
I just like it. So yeah, so that's Primitive Pumpkin by Teresa's Primitive Treasures. And I just thought that was cute. So sometimes this magazine can be hit and miss for me, but there's usually at least enough that I can see myself stitching that keeps me re-upping my. When I get to the point I'm like, it's getting too few for the amount. It's not that expensive, but I'm just like, I could use that money for stuff I know for sure I'm gonna like. But anyways, so that's my haul.
Okay.
There you go.
And an epic song, little itty bitty haul.
Itty bitty haul. We always encourage, if you have a song that you want me to write some Wegmans Bag of Acquisitions lyrics to, forward them on to me and I will do my very best. Can't guarantee it. I can do my very best. So if you're interested, and if you feel even more brave, if you send me the lyrics, because a couple people have done that for me, please feel free, and I will do my very best to bring them to the masses.
And if you're feeling incredibly brave, you can record yourself singing it and send it to us. Mm-hmm. And we will put you on our incredibly popular YouTube channel.
Yes. So it's just something fun that I started doing. And it's kind of like grown a little bit. So again, I'm all for song options. If longtime viewers have seen, I will try a little bit of everything, from classic Beatles to my milkshake brings the boys to the yard. So I will try anything. So there you go. So anyways, I think that's it.
I don't think I have anything else.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I think we're good. So, with that being said, thank you so much, everyone, for liking and subscribing and telling people about us. Just keep on doing it. We appreciate it very much. We appreciate your support, your questions, your comments, all the things. So,
yes.
And,
happy
so
stitching.
there you go. So, happy stitching, everyone. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye.
Bye.